Welcome to Praveen Patil College of Diploma, Engineering and Technology, Bhinder East. Our subject Applied Mathematics. Myself, Mrs. Smita Shekhar Kamble. Our chapter is very interesting, that is integration, chapter number 4. So, last lecture we discussed about the derivative and application of derivative. Derivative symbol is d dx of f of x. Integral symbol look like this way, f of x dx. The graph of the derivative of the function f of x is evaluated at x is equal to a, gives the slope of the curve at x is equal to a. The integral of the function over the range x is equal to b to x is equal to c, the area under the curve between those points. Integration value gives the area and the derivatives gives the slope of the function. Differentiation formula we have to revise. Derivative of x1, derivative of a rate into x is equal to a. Derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. Derivative of cos x minus sin x. Derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. Derivative of tan x is equal to sec square of x. Derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosec square x. Derivative of sec x into tan x. Derivative of cosec x minus cosec x into cot x. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. Derivative of e raised to x, Derivative of a raised to x is log a into a raised to x. Derivative of sin inverse x 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. And derivative of sec inverse x is 1 upon x under root x square minus 1. Now integration is called also antiderivative. How it is possible? Let us check. We have the integration formula. Integration of 1 dx is x plus c. Integration of a dx is a into x plus c. Integration of x raised to n, that is dx, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Integration of sin x dx is minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x dx is sin x plus c. Integration of sec square of x dx is tan x plus c. Integration of cosec square dx is minus cot x plus c. Integration of sec x into tan x dx is sec x plus c. Integration of cosec x into cot x is minus cosec x plus c. Integration of 1 upon x dx log x plus c. Integration of e raised to x dx e raised to x plus c. Integration of a raised to x dx is a raised to x log a plus c, where a greater than 0, a not equal to 1. Integration 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx sin inverse of x plus c. Integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square dx tan inverse of x plus c. Integration of 1 upon x under root x square minus 1 dx is equal to sec inverse of x plus c. This way, these are antiderivative. How? Let us check. Derivative of x is 1. So integration of 1 dx is x plus c. Integration derivative of a raised to a into x is equal to ax. Integration of a dx is ax plus c. Integration of x raised to n, be careful, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c, but in derivative n x raised to n minus 1, that is the difference between two formulas. Derivative of cos x minus sin x, but integration of sin dx is minus cos x plus c. Derivative of sin x is cos x, opposite integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus c. Derivative of tan x is sec square of x. Therefore, integration of sec square of x is tan x plus c. Derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Therefore, integration of cosec square x dx is minus cot x plus c. Derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. That's why integration of sec x into tan x dx is sec x plus c. Derivative of cosec x is equal to minus cosec x into cot x. That's why integration of cosec x into cot x is minus cosec x plus c. Derivative of log x 1 upon x, integration of 1 upon x is log x plus c. Derivative of e raised to x, but integration of e raised to x dx is also e raised to x plus c. Derivative of a raised to x log a into raised to x, but integration of a raised to x dx is a raised to x log a plus c where a greater than 0, a not equal to 1. Derivative of sin inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. Therefore, integration of 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx is sin inverse x plus c. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x plus c. Derivative of sec inverse x is equal to 1 upon x under root x square minus 1. Therefore, 1 upon x under root x square minus 1 is sec inverse of x. If we know the all derivative formula, you definitely know the integration formula. So we have to take the example based on this. Evaluate integration x minus 1 bracket square dx. We have x remain as the same. X minus 1 bracket square is x square minus 2x plus 1. Now we have to multiply x to bracket x cube minus 2x square plus x dx. We know that x raised to n, integration of x raised to n is what? X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why x raised to 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So that's why x raised to 4 upon 4. 2 x square. X square integration is x raised to 3 upon 3 and x integration x square upon 2. Be careful, x raised to 4 divided by 4, x raised to 3 divided by 3, x square upon 2, and last compulsory we have to write plus c. Now evaluate each definite integral x square dx. We know that x square dx is x cube upon 3 plus c. X raised to 4 dx, x raised to 5 upon 5 plus c. Now integrate x square plus 2 upon x cube minus 7. X square we know, but we know that 1 upon x cube is x raised to minus 3. That's why we have to simplify first and then evaluate the integration to both sides. So integration of x square, we know that x raised to 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1, that is x raised to 3 upon 3. We know that x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why x raised to minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 upon minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. 7 remain as the same. We know that integration of 1 is x plus c. Next, therefore, x cube upon 3 minus 2 get cancelled minus 1 upon x square. We have to rewrite using law of indices. X raised to minus n is equal to 1 upon x raised to n. That's why 1 upon x square minus 7x plus c. Now evaluate integration 5x cube plus 2 cos x dx. We know that we have to separate the integration of the term and taking constant outside. 5x cube dx plus 2 cos x dx. 5 and 2 are constant. That's why 5 integration of x cube dx plus 2 integration of cos x dx. We know that x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why x raised to 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1. So 5 into x raised to 4 upon 4 plus 2. What is the derivative of cos x? Yes, it is sin x plus c. So we have to simplify. 5x raised to 4 upon 4 plus 2 sin x plus c is the answer of this integration. Now integration of minus 4x cube minus 8x square minus 4 dx. We have to separate the constant and the sign. Minus 4 we have to take outside the integral. X cube dx is there. We have to take minus 8 common, the integral x square dx is there, and minus 4 common, 1 dx is there. Integration of positive term and positive number is possible. That's why minus 4 remain as the same. We know that integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why integration of x cube is x raised to 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1. It is exactly x raised to 4 upon 4. Now minus 8 remain as the same. X raised to 2 is x raised to 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1. That's why x raised to 2 plus 1 is 3. So x raised to 3 upon 3. Minus 4 remain as the same. Integration of 1 is x. So plus c. We have to simplify. 4 get cancelled minus x raised to 4. 8 upon 3 constant we have to keep outside. X cube remain as the same. 4 into x, 4x plus c. Now we have to evaluate the following integral. Integration 2x minus 5 raised to 5 plus under root 3x plus 2 dx. Then we have to use the integration separately. Now we know that integration of 2x minus 3 raised to bracket raised to 5. We know that x raised to n is n, x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why 2x minus 3 raised to 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 into derivative of 2x is what? 2. That's why we have to write in denominator 3x plus 2. So we have to use here the format. Here we have to use the format integration of ax square integration of 2x minus 3 raised to 5, 2x minus 3 raised to 6 upon 6, but derivative of this bracket. Derivative of this bracket is 2x, x derivative is 1, that's why 2. Derivative of constant is 0, that's why 2 into 6. Here 3x plus 2 raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. How? We have to convert the square root of anything is x raised to 1 upon 2. That's why we have to take the term 3x plus 2 raised to 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. Derivative of bracket in denominator 3x plus 2. 3 remain as the same. X derivative is 1. Constant derivative is 0 plus c. We have to simplify. 2x minus 3 raised to 6. 6 2s are 12. 3 3s are 9. So reverse way we know that a upon b upon c upon d is a upon b into d upon c. That's why 2 upon 9 is in a numerator. 3x plus 2 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. So in this way we have to integrate the value of this function. E raised to minus 2t minus root t plus 4 dt. Be compulsory here. T is parameter we have to use and we have to integrate t only. So we know that integration we have to separate. Integration e raised to minus 2 dt minus integration t raised to 1 by 2. We know that root a is equal to a raised to 1 by 2. And integration of 4 dt is what? We have to take the constant 4. So we know that e raised to x integration is e raised to x. But e raised to minus 2 integration is e raised to minus 2 into derivative of minus 2t. We know that derivative of minus 2t is minus 2. That's why we have to write in denominator. T raised to 1 by 2 integration is t raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 is 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. 4 into what is the integration of 1? T plus c. So we have to simplify. Here 3 by 2 goes to 2 by 3 minus 1 2 goes to numerator minus 1 by 2 e raised to minus 2t minus 2t raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 plus 4t plus c. Now root x integration, that is very important. We know that x raised to 1 by 2. We know that the x raised to n integration is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That's why 1 by 2 plus 1, 2 ones are 2, 2 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus c. So 2 goes to numerator, denominator is 3, x raised to 3 by 2 plus c. Cube root of x square. We know that cube root we can know the nth root of x is x raised to 1 by n. That's why x square remain as the same 1 upon 3. So that is 2 upon 3 is the integral. We have to know that x raised to m upon n is x raised to m upon n plus 1 upon m upon n plus 1. That's why x raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 upon 2 by 3 plus 1 plus c. X raised to 5 upon 3. How it is possible? 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3, 5. That is 5 upon 3. 2 upon 3 plus 1, 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 2, 5 upon 3 plus c. We know that in denominator fraction is there. It goes to reverse way. Numerator 3, denominator 5. X raised to 5 by 3 plus c remain as the same. Now integration of under root 4x plus 4. Same trick we have to follow. We have to take the bracket raised to 1 by 2. We have to know that ax plus b raised to m upon n is ax plus b raised to m upon n plus 1 upon m upon n plus into derivative of ax plus b.